can you hear the calling? It's about to scare. Wake up! Welcome, Crown. Lately, I've been tapping into this. I don't give up anymore. I don't give up anymore. In the sense of being tolerable. Tolerating, dealing with tolerance, dealing with both. I feel like if the world can be obnoxious in their distortion, why can't we be confident in our truth? If the world can be obnoxious in their distortion, the least we could do is be confident in our truth, right? Right. Because there's certain things that are absolute truth that don't need belief. There's certain truths that don't need your feelings. But what they do need is your awareness and your embodiment. That's what they do need. And if I have my higher nature coming in and I'm getting these downloads and I'm stepping into my purpose, I need to stand all the way up. I don't have time personally for me to worry about any of you. I don't have time to worry about anything, person, or place. First of all, we shouldn't worry. Worry should not be in our vocab. You know what I mean? But we should be in our purpose, because there's certain truths that are absolute. So my energy lately, you better come and correct. That's my energy. I'm not going to cater. I want to give off that energy where I'm not going to cater to people and their insecurities. I want to give off the energy where I don't tolerate. I think I'm doing a good job. Because if the world can be obnoxious in their fucking distortion, I think it's only fair and just for us to be upright and confident in our purpose. Ashe? In this prophecy mode, this archangel mode. The archangels are here and they landed. We're not waiting. You're going to be waiting forever. Most people can't reciprocate. They simply can't. They do not have the technology. So we, as celestial beings, if you give freely. If you stand in your truth because it's your purpose, period. I woke up on I'm ready to get it mode today. Woke up and wondering to myself, how the F are people not seeing what I see? Or not seeing what the collective see? Wondering, how are people so easily hypnotized? Let me just cook. Am I allowed? I know I'm allowed to cook, but I'm cooking. This is like lasagna. I have layers, okay? I have layers. I have many layers, but let me just cook it up. Can I cook it up? She said, cook. Thinking to myself, how am I hypnotized? How are people able to just go from nothing to something and they're blowing up on the feed? Being an influencer ain't a little thing. Being an influencer is a divine thing. In fact, the sun is an influencer. So I woke up today and I got mad because you got people hypnotized. Their mind is jacked. Frequency is You want me to be real? I know too much to be dumb. People fall in love with trends, chasing literally nothing. You think it's cute? Nothing is random. Everything is orchestrated divinely. There's a war in the mind, body, and soul. Earth is neutral. She's a neutral deity. This thing called, what's his name, Boba Fett? Is that Star Wars? Baphomet? I'm sorry. Baphomet, he's a neutral deity. All he is they give you a choice to grow which wolf you're going to feed. You're going to grow into light, you're going to grow into darkness. You can't get mad at the neutral deity. You can only get mad at yourself. Why did I say that? Because they turned Earth into a battlefield. And it's the battle of the minds. Soldier that is a soul-during. You didn't even realize that you were drafted into. Then I started my newsfeed, got bamboozled with a whole bunch of, I don't know his name, but he started a university for streaming. I'm not knocking that situation, but they're definitely pushing a narrative. You don't see how this is working. This dude popped up on every platform like overnight. And if you do not have your crown, if you don't have your higher purpose, you'll be swindled. Oh, it's nothing. You'll be swindled. This is orchestrated as a spell for the soul harvesting 101. So I woke up on some, I'm ready to slay some shit energy. I woke up on I'm over it energy. There are certain things that are not negotiable. There are certain things that are absolute truth, like your attention is currency. Where you pay attention is true currency. They weaponize your awareness. I will not be rushed today. I'm not going to tolerate it. They mutated us. There's certain things that are not really, you don't need belief. It's not a requirement. But what is a requirement is your full divine awareness, your presence, be present. What is required is your embodiment. They've been jamming your original signal since birth. Now, I'm not claiming to be a know-it-all. I'm just an oversoul that's fucking over it and that's standing in its purpose, okay? I'm not perfect by any means, but I know too much. I personally know too much to play dumb. And I'm stepping into this new version that is a no kind of person. And I kind of love it. I kind of love it, to be honest. Guys, if you only fucking knew, you would be spazzing, bro. How they mutated our DNA. How they've been jamming our soul star with our original signal. The signal that connects to the central sun. You'd be snapping. The truth is you're not lost. You've been mutated. Not just you, but your environment. But you weren't meant to live like this. It's okay to feel alienated. You should feel alienated because you're an alien to your environment. Some of us are not clones for the colonial world, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and feel any type of way when I know what the fuck I know, okay? They mutated every molecule, every thought, every bite of our food, every drop of water, false information with our environment, with the weather. I'm sure you don't give a fuck, bro. I'm sure it's like, whatever, feed me entertainment, I need intellect. But this is where I have a fucking problem because I've been doing the work and I'm tapping into this version of myself that I've been connecting to the original mainframe. I've been connecting to my nature, true nature, and I've been connecting with my signal. You have a signal, right? What is a signal for? What is a signal for? They've been jamming our signal since birth. There are certain things that are fucking absolute. Then there's certain things that require some type of belief. Shit that I'm talking about requires no belief. But it does require your full attention, your embodiment, your awareness. You can go run. Go Lulu in this Looneyville, in this Looney Tunes. Thank you for the gifts. I seen that. I'm just trying to stay focused. Thank you so much. Because the truth is I'm over it. I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to make you feel safe. I'm not here to just vibe and kick it. I'm here to warn. I'm here to speak. I'm here to stand in my fucking truth. I'm not here just for inspiration. And you best believe there's more listening than the mortal ears today. You best believe all of ether is listening. All of ether is listening. It's until certain beings stand the fuck up. Certain celestials stand in their fucking power. Some of us are nodes. Do you know what a node is? You know how they say north node and south node? You know what that means? Some of us hold certain keys, certain things in our codex that is still connected to the mainframe that hasn't been mutated. You being here is mutating your DNA. Light and sound is mutating your DNA. Where have you been today in spirit? Not in flesh. Where were you in consciousness today? Where did you travel? Was it beneficial to your mind, body, and soul? See, an influencer is a big deal. There are beings here that were crafted to be influencers. They were designated and designed to be the light of the world. They're the original celestials, the celebrities, okay? I'm not saying you're one of them or not one of them. You fucking pick a camp. You fucking reside there. I'm done with this shit. I'm just gonna speak my fucking truth. They've been jamming the signal since birth, trying to cut you off from your soul star. This doesn't require belief. It's time, family. A lot of us are resurrecting. Part of that word is erected, resurrected. You're rising back up. It's a divine override. In this version that I'm stepping into, bro, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. And it's not in some mean kind of way, but he's looking at a bigger scope of things, like an oversoul. He's not tripping over the things he used to trip over. Things are clicking, like tick, 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 tick. Now, does that mean I communicate it to fulfill you and make you feel good? No, but that will come in time. Again, this is for the oversouls. This is for those who remember. Some of us jump so fucking far in the future, and we're finally phasing in. Did you know the far in the future is really far in the past? Did you know ancient, what they're calling ancient, is really futuristic? I'm sure you didn't know that, but you're gonna say, you know everything, huh? You know everything, huh? Back to the future? How do you go back to the future? It must be a circuit, it must be a circle. Huh, that's interesting. Some of us been phasing in and out of timeline, being unseen. Some of you don't even see me now. Some of you see a fragment of light. And you wonder why you fucking feel crazy. I'm here to tell you, you're not fucking crazy. You're a fucking bridge between the realms. And guess what? These old gatekeepers are crumbling. A lot of us show up every day, and we're not withholding, we're expressing. And even if no one sees, fucking listen to me. We're in an enclosed system. I'm punching the ether every time I show up. I'm punching the plasma. You need to hear me. You don't need to be here to be affected by some of us. Some of us are that massive. That's how connected we are. They did a study on monkeys. They had monkeys on the island and they taught them how to fish or something like that. Then the next island over, all of a sudden, monkeys had epiphanies to fish. They found out there and then that there's a neural network that connects them, just like fucking trees. Just don't think your labor's in vain. I'm trying to tell you, some of you are the original codex holders. Don't get caught up in this Maya the illusion. Don't get caught up in no fucking illusion. You best believe this is a portal. Things are shifting. You best believe reality ain't the same because you're here now. Gatekeepers are falling because you're here now. Broke but wealthy, starving but full, naked but clothed in light. Oh, don't get it mistaken, I'm a victor. I'm just holding on to some primordial energy that I'm trying to conduct because truly I'm over it. I'm stepping into this version that really don't have time for I have no tolerance, and I really shouldn't because I think highly of myself. Every one of you should think highly of yourself. I got a higher purpose, a higher divine will, a higher mission. Okay, a lot of us are stepping into our oversoul. So I'm kind of in this mode where it's like, I know too much and I'm not trying to boost for the little dick demonic energies out there. I'm not trying to boost. I'm just saying I'm one of the souls that has a mouth. I'm one of the souls that have hands. I'm one of the souls that know no chill. I'm the Lyran they couldn't domesticate and bury and hide. I put myself back together. That's why they're afraid, because even in my lowest, we still had more power than they do. I mean that. You are the living temple. I don't know where you could be right now, what you could be doing. I'm in no rush. I don't know what's more important than your mind, body, and soul. I really don't. I went on my feed today and I got bombarded with this university streaming. I literally had to say, I'm not interested. I'm not interested because they're trying to take they're trying to take my attention. Some of our attention, that's currency. There are certain things that are absolute. There are certain things that do not require your belief, sir. There are certain things that are absolute. I don't need your belief, but what I do need is for you to be present, to be embodied, to be aware. We got fucking things we gotta do. And then I thought about it. Being an influencer is very important. They got lieutenant demons. They're getting ready for soul harvesting. You probably don't give a fuck. A lot of us are the new guards. These gatekeepers are falling, and we're busting these gates wide the fuck open. I know no chill. So yeah, call it the prophecy if you want. Call it madness if you like. I really don't give a fuck whatever you call it. Whatever makes you sleep better at night. That's my energy. It is what it is. This is like my zero base right now. A lot of us are connecting our lower nature with our higher nature into the unified field. And it hasn't been like that for some of us for thousands of years. We've been fragmented, okay? Let this be a unction and a conviction to your soul, a divine stream, a war cry. I'm not here to chill or soften my voice or change my tone. I'm here to be bold. I'm here to be bombastic. I'm no longer filtering my fire so you can stay cute in your fucking delulu. That's not what's gonna happen. Because I've noticed there's two parties. Those that harvest, and those that restore. Those that take, and those that are healing. Some of us are literally the Archon Moses. Some of us are midwives, the messengers. You know what mitosis is? When cells split, when one cell becomes two cells. This doesn't require belief. I think at this point in the game, if you're ignorant, you're wicked. You're literally wicked. I think ignorance is a sign of betrayal, deep betrayal. You already chose your side and it's too late to act neutral. There's no neutral. Gaia is a neutral deity and she's ascending. What does that tell you? So if you think you could sit there distracted, feeling nothing and taking pride in that, because if the world can be bombastic in their distortion, I think it's only right that we stand in our truth with confidence and knowing. So if you're sitting there feeling nothing and having pride about that, think you can scroll out of this war without any type of purpose, I'm not the one, bro. I got news for you. You're already in it. And ignorance is no longer innocence. Like I said, it's fucking betrayal. There are those that came before us that cut their DNA strands so they don't have to even have this guilt. They don't even got to deal with this. They don't give a fuck. They don't want to be connected to the source. I'm not one of those people. They cut their 10th, 11th, and 12th DNA strand. I'm sure you don't know what that is. They can't rebuild their Solomon temple. The original signal. Because you don't have original signal, you're not going to get original call. It's diluted, it's distorted, it's mutated. You ever heard the term, all are called but few are chosen? There's beings here that can't even get a call because they don't have the reception. They're not connected to the original organic state of being. They have been fucking mutated. I'm not going to wait for nothing. I know what I'm talking about, family. I'm not kicking fear. You could take that little dick demonic energy out there. If you really care like your mouth, you're going to be standing in your purpose. Stop identifying with every feeling. Some things don't require belief or feelings. It's time that we step into our oversoul. It's time that we make higher moves, higher purpose, divine will, take dominion like we're supposed to. Because believe it or not, you're more evolved than most of the people running this fucking planet. And you want me to sit here, act dumb, my head in the sand? I don't know how to do that. Some of us are so naturally authentic. Some of us don't know how to keep our mouth shut. Some of us can't help it, quite literally. Some of us hold uncorrupted files that can't be corrupted. Is that so hard to perceive? You can't be identifying with every little thought, every little shadow that comes up. That's embarrassing for us. That's embarrassing for the higher beings. You need to take care of that shit. There's beings here that will project their fear, their smallness, and their fragmented persona. That's fine. This transmission ain't for you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me know, please. I'm literally begging you. Let me know so I can block you. I don't want to be around distortion. I don't want to be around dissonance. Have some self-love for yourself and find a place that resonates for you. I don't think I'm asking for too much. So I can block you or you can block me. Tell me if it doesn't resonate. Call me crazy. I really don't give a f***. Come to find out, crazy in the upside down world means divine, means ordered, means you can't be fucking manipulated, means you can't be brainwashed or programmed or controlled, that you're a thinker, you're a free thinker, you're independent, you're authentic. Words like, oh, I can't chill around him, he's too hot. He's got a personality, he's got a spirit, his spirit is too hot. I'll block you myself. I don't need your echo because I got purpose. I'm not seeking validation or clicks. I'm literally here to help the ascension process. I'm here to let you know archangels are here. They're earthbound. They're walking on earth. They're walking. It's about the oversoul warriors reclaiming dominion. It's about the ones who bled in silence and never gave up. It's about the real ones that refused to fold. They stayed true to their original signal. Even when it was beyond their intellect, they listened to their heart. You know what makes a fucking legend? You know what makes a living legend? Someone who doesn't give up on themselves. Even though the whole fucking world gave up on you, turned their back on you, you didn't give up on you. And for that, you're a living legend. You refuse to fold. You, my friend, are what we call a real one. You can't be duplicated. You can't be cloned. People, when they come around you and they come in your lives, they have to be transformed. Because you're broadcasting a level of authenticity that burns through distortions. So rise up, soldier. Rise up, guardian. We got to do, man. And there's not a damn thing that anybody can do about it. Especially when you tap into your oversoul. You gotta step aside. When you have a divine mission and a reason for being, death, hell, key, you got the keys for death, hell, and the grave. These aren't just cute poetic words. The metal
This is a message to all the haters out there. If you don't like what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan.